They know that I'm on a magic mountain. So many calls, man, I stop counting.
All right, yo. So look, LSU lost last night to the Florida Gators, and I think that's probably one of the worst losses that I've experienced since Brian Kelly has came. I mean, who have we lost to? You know, since Brian Kelly came in, we lost to Florida State the first year. Then we lost to who else? We lost to Texas A&M that year. That one hurt too. That one hurt too. We were on the way to the SEC championship, and we stopped by Texas A&M and got a beat down. Now we still made it to the SEC title game, but we went in with a beating, and that didn't feel good at all. Who else did we lose to in 2022? Oh, it was Tennessee. That beat down from Tennessee. Yep. Okay, so that was a pretty bad loss too. But Tennessee was at least good, you know. That probably the A&M loss in 2022, that was a bad one. In 2023, again, Florida State was good, so that loss wasn't as bad as we thought it would be. The Bama loss, again, Alabama was a decent team, made it to the playoffs and all. Who else did we lose to last year? And the Ole Miss, that loss wasn't that bad neither in 2023. Ole Miss was a decent team too. So this loss and then the A&M loss in 2022, those are pretty bad losses, man. Those two, I think this one hurt me worse. Because in 2022, at least we were headed to an SEC title game. Whether we won that, you know, if we had won that, we were in the playoffs no matter what, I think. I mean, you could say no, but I think a 3-loss LSU SEC champion would have got in. But that doesn't matter. That was 2 years ago. I'm just comparing the losses here. I think this one hurt worse. I do, especially with the 12-team playoff. We had everything still to play for. A chance to make the SEC title game, a chance to make the 12-team playoff, and we go into Florida and just get completely embarrassed. And I just don't know what else to do. I've stuck up for Brian Kelly the past 3 seasons, man. I mean, people wanted him fired after last year. There were a few that wanted him gone the first year, but there were a lot more wanting him gone last year. Now there's so many people, almost the entire fan base, wanting him gone. And I don't know that I'm there yet, but I've stuck up for this man, and he's let me down. Just letting me down, man. I don't know what else to do. People said fire Brian Kelly, and I'm sitting here and like, nah, not yet, man. It can't be Brian Kelly. It's the players. We're not executing. We're not doing what we're supposed to do. And part of that is still true. I don't think Nussmeier's our quarterback. You know, I think we have to stick it out the rest of the year with him. And if you would have asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have said he's coming back and he's starting next year. I don't know that the fan base is going to let that happen, man. If Bryce Underwood isn't starting as a freshman next year, people are going to go crazy. Now, whether I think he should start or not, we'll talk about that later. But Brian Kelly is letting me down. I've stuck up for him, defended him. If we're going to start firing someone, I think we should start with Joe Sloan instead of Brian Kelly. I think Joe Sloan is not a good play caller at all. It's kind of ridiculous. You feel me? His play calling, and it's nasty. It's gross. It's not good. And we can't fire him, because if we fire him, we take a chance of losing Bryce Underwood with the rest of the recruiting class. And I don't want that, and neither does anyone else. I do think that this recruiting class coming up is saving Brian Kelly right now. I do believe that. I stand by that. This recruiting class is helping Brian Kelly out right now massively. But I just don't understand why we go into Florida, a team that's not very good at all. And you could say, yeah, they're finding themselves right now with DJ Lagway. They're much better. I don't want to hear that, man. LSU's just a better team no matter who Florida puts at quarterback, man. I mean, that's an excuse, and I don't want to hear it. I don't. LSU's the better team, and I said that about Alabama. Fine, if Alabama's a better team than LSU, then okay, I was wrong. I don't care. You know, that Alabama's good. Florida's not. You're not going to sit here and tell me Florida's a better team than LSU. You're not going to do it. I won't listen to it. You know, I'm trying not to get on here and go crazy and rant and cuss and rave and do all this other stuff. I'm trying to be calm and just look on what happened. But if you're going to come in here with some stupid stuff, if LSU's not a better team than Florida, what are you talking? Please don't do that. Please. Yeah. Yesterday wasn't a good day at all, man. It really wasn't. It wasn't a good day for me. And I went through it with the LSU loss. Definitely the worst loss, I think, since Brian Kelly has came in. It's just unexcusable. There's no reason to lose this game at all. Yeah, we have a few injuries, but not enough to lose to Florida, man. There's no excuse. There's no excuse as to why we should. My gosh, man, why? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm sitting here and I'm reflecting on it, and it just hurts worse every time. 4 losses. This is the worst season we've had under Brian Kelly. What are we doing? 4 losses. So at best we go 8-4. We may lose to Vanderbilt. My gosh, dude, 7-5. If Brian Kelly goes 7-5, man, I can't defend him anymore. I can't defend him anymore. If he goes 7-5, I cannot defend this man anymore. And I've been defending him. I can't do that anymore if he loses to Vanderbilt and goes 7-5. I can't do it. Physically, I can't do it. Goodness, man. Goodness. It's something else. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know, bro, because LSU, your season is over, man. It legit, like, I know that's the thing Uncle Lou came up with to be funny and make good content out of. Your season is over, dude. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing is what it is. We were so good at some point. Like, we were 6-1 and we beat Ole Miss. A team that has a chance to make the playoffs. Whether they will or not, we'll see. But they have a chance. And we beat them. Not only that, but I think we were down in that game and we came back to beat them. And we turned around and we haven't seen our football team since the first half against Texas A&M. That same football team hasn't came back out of the locker room yet. They're still there in the locker room. Because we come out in that second half and get destroyed by A&M. You get a week off, then you go and play Alabama. You get destroyed by them. Then you go on and you take Florida. You don't get destroyed, but you get embarrassed. Which, honestly, I'd probably just rather get destroyed. Beat me by 50. Stop. At least I would have knew it was over by that point. If Florida was up by 50, I wouldn't have to stress it. But you take me down to the fourth quarter, dude. The last 5, 6, 7 minutes of the fourth quarter, and you break my heart. Okay. Who's this? Okay. It's just I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know. LSU fans, please give me hope. Please tell me something that can excite me, Just don't know what to do, bro. I don't. It's so bad. This is so bad. 4 losses, man. 4. I'm not on the fire Brian Kelly train yet. But I'd be darned if I told you, like, I'm making my way to it for sure. I'm making my way to it. I'm in the car driving to the train right now. I'm not on it yet, but I'm driving towards it. So I take that for what you will, bro. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think, man. Please type something in the comments to give me some hope or something. I need something to look forward to. The Saints are trash. LSU is trash. Only thing I have to look forward to now is Boston Celtics. Maybe they can win it again this year. We'll see, man. Y'all let me know what you think, man. I need some comfort. I'm not gonna lie to you. Help me out, man. Look. Try to fix it. Try. Oh.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a wap. Dog, it's a yarmulke. Homie, no cap.